Alright, cool. Nah, dog, I ain't going. I'm cool. I'm cool. Everything. I'm cool. Cool, man. Everything cool. You cool? Yeah, I'm cool. Cool. I'm cool. It's cool. We cool. It's cool.
99 expedition with the TVs in it. Keep the trees brought the only way I breathe in it. And two strikes living in the ninth inning. Stack over the gate, I hit the plate, now I'm grinning. Everybody on your team when they see you always winning, but you gotta watch the ones that win with you from the beginning. Sinning. Hope I got forgive a young thug. Let me die in my sleeping to the head with a slug. I hit the club. Women show love, a gang of hugs. Stand far from the ones that be all in the us, no dust. Free admission, get us a live. Valet, the expedition bumps work, then I smell. In this game, head 90 new, so chill. Now right quiet, I'm studying for real well. Second and third, look, H, keep it, tell them yeah. Now the pills on the floor, so I gotta watch my step. Cool. Alright, cool. You cool? Cool. I'm cool. Alright, cool. You cool? Cool. I get the keys, taking and freaking, but I'm cool. Tell you what you think, but I'm cool. Before I tell them scale, it's got toe down. Cool. Alright, cool. When I step through, they say, Sneak, that's you. I say, nah, baby girl, I freak you too. So, grabbing my bum, I want the pink. Now your panties all moist, gonna throw them in the sink. I'm hot, 10, roll like 10 mix, bro. This is so what you got, paper, I got the ink. She writing the number until I send a pink. Fight broke out, and everybody in the street. Why can't we just get along and make ends meet? Then I thought, not forget it, start hollering at a freak. I pulled to the side of my ride, she saw the link with a piece dangling off and in the red keep snake. Baby said, that's you, the time she was them. As I broke down the weed, started sucking on the stem. I said, shh, keep it on the low and hit the shrimp. I'm trying to yell chin burn after breaking your limb. Fooling with a lightweight like the feather in my breath. Then I thought about it, man, it's way more gimps, but nothing to satisfy a high-tech fence. Wide off the grip, walking with a limp, but I'm cool. Alright, cool. You cool? What I'm cool. I can keep taking and freaking, but I'm cool. I can tell you what you thinking, but I'm cool. Looking for a 10 on the scale. If you up to, then I'm cool. Alright, cool. All in the door, about 3 or 4 sets of keys. All I want is the money, so leave that honey for the bees. Counting hella cheese ain't a day, I don't smoke the trees. Gotta have my fix, only way I'm feeling at ease. Breeze through Jeff Freeze on Friday. I'm breaking the dress code, they doing what I say. Gang make you run like a line of that A1 gang. Look who's back, man, you know who like down the bay. Keep the haters out and let all of the players play. I can't count on my fingers all the work that I knock a day. You gotta respect me when they see me, they make way. Surrounded by LG, we don't get down with the hate. California side on the east of the OA. Been here for 6 months, Calgon can't take me away. Well, let them go through my wallets, ask me like right after I beat them up. They beckon your boy to strike, but I'm cool. Alright, cool. You cool? I'm cool. Alright, cool. You cool? Alright, cool. I need to keep sneaking and freaking, but I'm cool. I'm telling you what you thinking, but I'm cool. Looking for a 10 on the scale. If you a 2, then I'm cool. Alright, cool. I'm cool. Alright, cool. You cool? I'm cool. Alright, cool. It's cool. I'm cool. Alright, cool. It's cool. Y'all cool? Alright, cool.
That nigga dance. You know we doing shit for life, nigga. For LIFE all day, every day. DPGC, LBC. You already know, nigga. Strap up. Nigga ride or get rolled on. Out of line, get stowed on. Shots rang out. Everybody better get gone. Back up on my G shit, nigga, like I never left though. We the West Coast show. Long Beach bully, we the West hoodie. Diggy gas chain, automatics keep them fully. Lows bouncing, banging rock the trout. More bounce to the ounce, know what I'm talking about. Good green, nothing less they say gas, you crazy. OG, low key, everybody know me. All eyes on me, Tupac like. Been a cold nigga with the beast, the type dot like. Never forget where you come from or who you ride with. Same nigga you ride with, same nigga you die with. Follow the rules of the code, conduct to construct. Wrong situation, niggas got you catching bad luck. I'm on a mission of money, I gotta get it. This street shit I really live in. You tripping, you in the missing. Hey, in my Impala, I let them things holler. This is DPG, nigga for LIFE. Hey, I'm on a mission of money, I gotta get it. This street shit I'm really living. You tripping, you in the missing. Hey, in my Impala, I let them things holler. This is DPG, nigga for LIFE. Hey, don't make the wrong turn when you come story, nigga, my mom's had to shed a tear. Best who ever did it at the Bound Jack, Daz. Y'all niggas better fall back. I'm on a mission of money, I gotta get it. This street shit I'm really living. You tripping, you in the missing. Hey, in my Impala, I let them things holler. This is DPG, nigga, for LIFE. Hey, I'm on a mission of money, I gotta get it. This street shit I'm really living. You tripping, you in the missing. Hey, in my Impala, I let them things holler. This is DPG, nigga, for LIFE. Bang, bang, where you from? When you up in that club scene, I be walking like a G with my thugs all behind me. Yo, bitch wanna follow me, maybe wanna swallow me. I tell her take my number, ho, and then you just can call on me. This is just the life I'm living, money that I'm always spending. Black Sonny still spinning, rap gang still dipping, still public enemy. This is just the life I lead, only on the left side of motherfucking real G. 100 ways smelling like brand new money. I work hard, let another nigga take it off from me. You can eat dog shit, cause I'm so gangster. A legend in my lifetime, writing these dope rhymes. Cooking up crack, that nigga he did that. Addicted to this dope shit, now everybody running back. Work with the best of them, shook all the rest of them. No hard testing them, West Coast the best of them. I'm on a mission of money, I gotta get it. This street shit I'm really living. You tripping, you in the missing. Hey, in my Impala, I let them things holler. This is DPG, nigga, for LIFE. Hey, I'm on a mission of money, I gotta get it. The street shit I'm really living. You tripping, you in the missing. Hey, in my Impala, I let them things holler. This is DPG, nigga, for LIFE. Hey, yeah, nigga, you know we stay on a motherfucking mission, nigga. 24 hours, 365 days a motherfucking year, nigga. You know how we do this, nigga. Count that up for the last past dub, nigga. Yeah, shout out to all the real niggas out here. Keep your hustle, your grind, every day, all the time. Woo!
Hey, huh? Motion. Motion. Yeah. Hey, bitch, I'm in motion. Motion. Huh? I turn a 1 to a 2 and a 5 to a 10. I do that shit again. It was all a blur, had to wipe off the lens. Take a pic, then I'm gone with the wind. Big fish, you could tell by the fin. Doing well, could tell by what I mean. I hopped out the black Escalade on stock. Paid the driver for the day, nigga, I be doing a lot. My oh my, what a run I'm on. Album 29 when you run this song. I've been at distance shirts and flip phones. This homemade, your sauce from Wishbone. Ballejo, Pillsbury Factory, we make dough. This young man, he play foe. His family moved from the east side, oh. Stopped in the north for the VJO. Beating down your block, it's a TKO. Me, I'm a West Russ and I need peso. Tostitos and mucho queso. If we talking rap, then it ain't too many clothes. Niggas dead to me and I don't believe in ghosts. You could break bread when you make it by the loaf. 10,000 shots, I'm getting better every pose. Bitch, I'm in motion. Motion. Bitch, I'm in motion. Motion.
Left.
Motion.
I'm from the N-O-R-T-H. I'm a petty wop the track when you send it my way. I'm at the pergola, but stopping sliders in the driveway. My head blasting the sea shit, my way. What I did for my motion, put my cleats to the pave. I'm a stand-up nigga and I'ma be that to the grave. Feel like my last 2 years been up in the maze. Ain't got my bread, won't be no toasting here today. Don't get me wrong, a lot of shit I won't do for no paper. All I wanted was the cake, now I've been gaining weight. Last week was high speeding to your song, nigga shake. And in the field too long, waiting on the right play. You don't get you no motion, you gon' stay a lightweight. Drop at the drop, go get it the right way. And I won't let a soul come and get in my way. You told me hit the road, Jack, now I run the highway.
Bitch, I'm in motion.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Peace in the LBC. What's up, Shakira? Oh my Lord. Last night I was busy last night and I was running around through the streets, the YouTube streets after my live and stuff. Excuse me, y'all. I'm like, Lord, it's sitting right there, drinking this coffee. So a couple of people had went live last night, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm just kind of going through the peoples and sharing them out. And one of them was Cartier. So I was kicking it over at Cartier's, and Cartier is just starting back to go live again because he took like a 2-year hiatus, if you will. And we all know Cartier Carlo. We know him from over here, and we also know him from the Mo 3 sector. And Cartier used to be part of my little crew of people. We called ourselves the Boondocks and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're the Boondocks, right? And we used to have bad fun over here. You know what I'm saying? Laughing and stuff and doing the things. And all of us are small content creators and like to be in platforms that are either building or small or been building. And where that's where you usually get the real content, right? In the small with the small content creators, because they tend to know all the things and all the goings ons, right? And then you get to have like really authentic conversations, and you get to have really authentic engagement. It's not really based on people trying to, either cloud chase or be in the face of people that they think is going to somehow put them to super ghetto stardom in the fucking chitterling circuit. Okay, because that's all you're gonna be, is a goddamn ghetto superstar. That is what you are in the chitterling circuit. But anyways, at fucking best, right? Not at the least, but at best. So, anyways, I was over at Cartier's, and Cartier. I think this might have been his fourth time going live, and far as him trying to do or him doing like his commentary and stuff. But he told me that he has been over like in the Facebook space, and he's been doing things over there, and he's like getting really good views and stuff. And I was like, that's a very good thing. Hey, melanated, peace in the LBC. My mind is in the house, peace in the LBC. So he was telling me though that kind of like how it goes over there on Facebook and stuff. So I don't have a Facebook, Instagram, none of that stuff. Like I don't have none of the things. I just have YouTube. So if I do the YouTube thing, and I'm saying, is what it fucking is. Now, also I do have a family member who does TikTok, and they're very popular on TikTok, right? So I have a family member on TikTok that's very popular on TikTok, and I also have a family member on YouTube that is very fucking popular on YouTube, right? And so, anyways, you just never know. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? Hey, John, peace in the LBC. Shakim, I put you up earlier. Okay. Bitch, I'm in motion. Hey. What's up, John? Peace in the LBC. So, anyways, you know, me and Cartier was having a really good conversation about how he had wished that maybe this type of situation was going down when he was younger, opposed to him like, being on the streets on the hustle and stuff, right? Because there's various ways you can hustle. It don't always have to be the streets. But that street life is the only life I know. Street life, they be out here hustling, you know what I'm saying? And get into it and get into the bag. And it really is just a survival thing. It's about, being able to take care of your family, take care of your loved ones, take care of your fucking self. Because what? Self-preservation is the first law of nature, right? And you do have to preserve yourself in order for you to be in a good standing to be able to help others, so there is I don't want to say a hierarchy, but there is a chain of how things should go, succession, whatever, ascension, descension, because if you're ascending, you're going high, descending, you're going down. So how it descends, right, from top to bottom. Anyways, so also we were talking about how he's doing well over on Facebook, and then if he's going to be constantly coming, if he's going to be continuing to do the YouTube thing. We talked about the history of our engagements here on YouTube, and he said he just had told everybody, look, I'm not trying to have no battles with you. Hey, my boo, peace in the LBC. Like, y'all is forgiven. He's on a whole different mind space and a whole type of movement. And I felt him on that, because When it came to Cartier, because Cartier is very funny, he's good with them guns. He'll do the uploads where he be on the gun range doing his damn thing. And when it came to Cartier, he also did a lot of skits and stuff. And it was popular and popping, but people just wanted the fuckery, right? They always wanted to hear about the fuckery, do the fuckery. And so when they're out here doing skits and stuff, really kind of based on the fuckery or to be a buffer so people won't take things so heavily, they started turning their fucking eyes upon them and Cartier's particular crew of people and making them the fucking problem, right? So then now it's not about the funnies and the hee-haws no more, hee-haws no more. And because when I'm talking about skits, like real skits with props and all the fucking things, it becomes like, nigga, you're a funny boy, let me disrespect you, this type of stuff. You treat a person like they less than a man or a woman, and you think you know them and you fucking don't know. You know what I'm saying? And shit, there's quite a few comedians in the hood. Man, shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a comedian. Shit. I'm a comedian. Fuck. I be saying shit, motherfucker be falling out laughing. I really be serious, dead fucking serious, right? But the shit just be funny. I think it's the words I use, how I present it, and when I say it. It's some shit that you're like, what? Make you think at the same time, but it's hysterical. And so, laughter makes the world go around. Laughter uplifts spirits and laughter makes people not take themselves so serious, and then it fucking takes the frowns off your face. Like, fuck, age well. Age well with good food, a nice wine, preferably red wine, what I'm saying? Good company and laughter. Like, age well, like a fine wine. But anyways, so I kicked it with him for quite some time over there. And at the same time, Shakim was live, Big Rig was live, a couple of other people. The mob sector had went live, so I was over in the mob sector, what I'm saying, the mafia sector. So I was checking it out over there, and I had my ass up in the chat, like, boop, I'm dropping down, saying some things. I know and you could tell when they're like reading my comments, because they all kind of get this look on their face, what I'm saying, and they're really probably trying to figure out, who's this black girl that popped down up in here and she just the top of the way talking about this, that, another, so on and so forth. I told them fools over there in the mafia sector, I said, check this out. It's neither here nor there if you guys are a pack of rats up here talking or whatever the hell, or haters or whatever. It's haters and rats all over the fucking place. Look, I'm dealing with haters and fucking rats, bitch ass niggas and shit. But these motherfuckers can amount to or accumulate to a fucking thing in their life. They're never going to, okay? They just gonna be haters. But you particular group of rats, if you will, people who have proffered, you need to capitalize on this shit. Because the mafia genre, mafia in itself, is something that everybody has heard about for over the years. They have done documentaries on you guys. The FBI has done case studies on you. Like, you guys are something that kind of transcends this kind of shit, the bullshit of it all, right? So what you should do is go to Netflix. I told them in that motherfucker, go to Netflix, haters and all you motherfuckers, all of you are rats, really in truth, right? At what is deemed as a rat. Go to Netflix and pitch a fucking story, pitch your little fucking series or whatever. You guys are going to get paid because they're going to pick it up. You know what I'm saying? Call it mobcasters. From fucking being in the mob and the mafia and all the things mafia to now being YouTubers, right? Podcasters. You're podcasters now. How do you go from being a capo? How do you go from being an underboss? How do you go from being a soldier? How do you go from being an associate that then put that work in, then pop them up and drop them low? Pow, shit. Under 6 feet in a corn fucking field somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, just right there. A few of them have literally buried them. You know what I'm saying? Cemented their ass on some other shit. But how do you go from that from all these particular rules and regulations and different things. And you know what I'm saying? You can't be a rat. You can't be this. You can't be that. You La Costa Nostra. You done took the pack. You know what I'm saying? If we call you and your mom is dying and we tell you you got to come, you have to come. This is the way of La Costa Nostra. Okay? How do you go from that shit? And let me tell you something. This is why God himself says, do not promise me a thing. Do not come into agreement or for a promise with me because you cannot keep it. You are going to have to uphold that promise. You're going to have to. So, but you are not going to be able to keep it. And they were not able to keep their fucking promise. They're packed with La Costa Nostra and shut the fuck up and do their life sentences like Tommy Karate, who has done 6 life sentences. The nigga's in there right now, Tommy Karate is. Mm-hmm. Now his daughter's out here though, and they're trying to profit on the YouTube thing as well. Tommy Karate is doing 6 life sentences. He is known as, like, they're calling him a serial killer. They're saying that he's the serial killer of the mob. Now, Tommy Karate don't personally like that shit. He does not appreciate you calling him a serial killer. He is just a killer. You know what I'm saying? He has killed people, but he's just not out here bloodthirsty like a vampire or something like that. You know what I'm saying? These, the illings had purpose. Okay, it's what he's saying. And now he got his daughter out here and she's doing the YouTube thing. And now they had went out to the warden, asked the warden to give them some asking the warden to allow for them to have, a YouTube time, if you will, that he can call a set podcast day and stuff in it. And I think the warden is a go with it. The warden is a go. I wonder if Tommy Karate is still getting monies because truthfully, when they go do bids like that, when they do time like that, the family is supposed to be looking out for them. So they should have commissary, their family should be taken care of, and a lot of things like that. Hey, Room Shaker, peace in the LBC. So quite a few of them are upset because they have done bids, and when they were down, their businesses were taken, and they all have business. They have a pizzeria. Some of them have been in the music industry. Okay, they'll tell you stories about how when they were fighting over fucking Michael Jackson and doing his goddamn doing the security for Michael Jackson. Joe Jackson had made a pact or had went into an agreement with one of these mobsters, but Michael Jackson didn't want the mob fucking protecting him. He didn't want to deal with that shit. So he said no, 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 and he went with another person. So this is how it's supposed to go. But now here comes the mob. They come over there and talk to that person. They're like, man, we know Michael wants it this way, but we had the contract. Now Michael don't know what's going on. Maybe Joe know what's going on, but Michael definitely don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay, we talk about Michael Jackson. He don't know what's going on. And so they're having this conversation. Well, look, Michael doesn't need to know. It'll look like this and it'll be like that, but it'll really be, we're going to split the contract. Michael don't need to know. So most recently, they were out here, promoting, or who were they? Like, I forgot the names that they gave, but some popular people to date, right? They were managing them. So they have real businesses. They not fucking playing. I don't know how though. Like when black folks go to jail and shit, motherfucker lose, they take their money. Motherfucker can't do a fucking thing. They can't own no, like, shit just be bad for them. But these motherfuckers, they are owning shit left and right. Delis, pizzerias, in the music industry. They, let me tell you, they have the complexion for the protection. Let me tell you. They sitting on fucking foreigns and old schools. They telling you about it, collections and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they have YouTube channels. They have YouTube channels where people are very much dedicating themselves to them. It's almost like idolatry. Idolatry. This reminds me, YouTube in itself reminds me of the show called American Gods, but actually it's a book, right? And if we're talking about what is considered like a god, right? Because gods, they require reverence and worship. They require, some kind of offering, right? Offering and praise. American Gods. It's almost like the mafia is some kind of, god-like scenario for these people. But anyways, they're giving them the money, you know what I'm saying? They're monetized, all the things. They have people, even if these fools don't know what the fuck, they have turned, this shit is a business. They have recognized that this is a fucking easy business, and they have the whole thing set the fuck up. They have their little crew, you know what I'm saying? They have their promoters, they have everything. The ladies will sit there, read the questions from the audience. These motherfuckers ain't got to do nothing but sit back and answer the questions. There's always somebody there to read the fucking chat for them, to make sure that the cash apps are coming in. It's just like being on the fucking streets. They still have their soldiers. They still have their associates. And within the YouTube ranks, right, they got their, like, what would be considered the boss, right? Or who could be the capo or whatever in this game. Because who's really getting that money like that? Michael Francisi is getting money like that. Sammy the Bull is getting money like that. So they would be like two on the top. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, when you look at the structure, it never goes away. The structure is still the same, because that is the shit that's implemented in their fucking system, and they're making it fucking work. They are getting to the bag. So I told they fucking asses, take your ass the fuck over there to Netflix. Okay? This is me typing in the chat. Take your ass over to Netflix and pitch it. Mobcasters. Not podcasters, but mobcasters. From fucking, from being in the mafia to being a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? They'll pick that shit up. They'll be like, what? These motherfuckers all on YouTube. Look, these fools are on YouTube, and then they also are in the politics of it all. Like, Trump is watching their stupid ass. Now, Trump watching them is not, like, amazing to me at all. They all been on Vlad TV. Now, we know how we feel about Vlad. We all know how we feel about Vlad. But have we all watched Vlad? Yes. Hey, Queen Diva. Peace in the LBC. Good day. Good morning. Hey, Big Rigs. Peace in the LBC. Oh, I want to talk about some things that happen in your life as well. But right now, I'm talking about me being over there. You know what I'm saying? With the mob and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, Cheryl Burnett, peace in the LBC. Look, now I'm going to show my face enough times, and I'm going to say a couple of things enough times that these motherfuckers are going to get acquainted with me. I'm going to get acquainted with them. What it do? What's up with you? You know what I mean? What's up with you? And then we're going to talk about some things, because one time they said something. Now, look, first of all, I do think Netflix will pick that up. And when I said that shit in the chat, you could tell that Dominique Sicali's his eyes got big. He looked, right? And then Gene leaned in, right? What is Gene's last name? He's a fucking hothead. He leaned in and he was looking too. I was like, yeah, y'all see that shit right there. Because see, you guys understand money. See, that's the only language them fools know, and murder. Money and murder. But you know what I'm saying? There's not too much murdering nobody right now. At least they're not going to tell you. Because every time they do a thing, or every time a thing happens or whatever like that, they, their little fucking deal with the FBI goes out the door. They could do some time. Now, don't nobody want to do no time right now, but the only person who is locked up is Tommy A-Light. I'm not Tommy. What's his name? The A-Light dude. What is this fucker? I said his name wrong. Johnny A-Light. Is it Johnny A-Light? Yeah. So, he was the one that was over there in New Jersey trying to run for council and shit like that. So his ass, hey, CT, peace in the LBC. He just most recently went to jail and without the bail. And he's over there, sitting down, and his trial's about to come up soon. And so they're talking about how he was over there trying to put the put down on somebody because he loaned them some money and stuff like that. And he charged a high interest. They talk about the points, right? So, they'll put a loan out there, put 1 point on it, and somebody else is putting 2 points on it. So the boss just wants the money he loaned out, but you make 2 points off the situation, right? So you know what I'm saying? And then you have to get it done like you pay within 2 weeks or whatever. But that was a lot of ways, like, they were loan sharks, right? But when they loan shark and when they doing stuff, they can get a RICO behind it, because it's what is the name for it? They have a name for it, but they're not supposed to be doing this shit, right? And so Johnny A. Light apparently was trying to put the shakedown on somebody. I think he was trying to take their fucking house or whatever the fuck, but they locked Johnny A. Light ass up. But then Johnny A. Light, that's a different thing. But the rest of these motherfuckers, they not trying to fucking go to jail like that. You got Dominique Sicali out here talking about, he's doing the workout for the girls and the guys, right? You know what I'm saying? And he's talking about, let's get institutionalized. You know what I'm saying? It's the mob workout and stuff. And they are profiting off of being mobsters, being ex-capos, the history of the mob, all of their fucking stories, who they did put a hit out on, da 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 da, all the things. Is a very interesting genre over there. And then the infights, right? And who's calling who a fucking rat, and who's saying who shouldn't have been this, that, another. And they really on John Gotti's ass right now, right? On the third. So let's be clear. I want you guys to always remember this, okay? John Gotti Jr. is who passed away in jail, Teflon Don. But most people know him as John Gotti Sr. But he's actually a junior. And his son, who they call Junior, is actually a third. Right? So he would be John Gotti III. But for all intents and purposes, and I don't even know how this came about the way it fucking came about, the world over here in United Plantations of America know them as John Gotti Sr. and John Gotti Jr. So, but John Gotti Jr., or the third, aka Junior, apparently is a rat, right? They have papers on him that he profited some other fucking things. This happened going on a long time ago, and everybody's feeling some type of way about him out here, being on these different shows and stuff and acting like he ain't fucking sang like a canary and shit. They have a problem with him out here talking that big shit, you know what I'm saying, and acting like, you know what I'm saying, and saying that other people are not, cool enough to be around or whatever. You know how they do, because they'll be like, you know what I'm saying, stay away from that one, stay around from that, he's a rat, you know what I'm saying, but they never did anything to him because he's John Gotti's son, right? But it was like amongst the made men, amongst the associates, amongst the soldiers, you know what I'm saying, amongst the fucking everybody, right? The capos and whoever was in line, right? Don't fuck around, because he's ratting. He's ratting, right? So anyways, they're really upset with him because they say he's been running around here talking buku shit and trying to act like he ain't a fucking rat. A rat is a fucking rat. They're even saying something about Tommy Karate coming out here, having his daughter speak on his behalf, and then also him calling from the actual jailhouse and having the fucking conversations. They're like, man, you're still a made man, like you still associate. Well, associate is different than a made man, but you're still a made man in your crime family, right? You're still a fucking made man. So I know you're sitting down doing 6, right? 6 lifetimes. But fool, you haven't denounced the life. You haven't separated yourself from the life. Far as we know, you haven't proffered, because if you fucking proffered, you would be doing 6 bids, right? You would not be doing that. So you were still La Costa Nostra, and you still have certain things that you're supposed to go under. So if you're going to come out here and feel a fucking way, you're going to tell your daughter not to talk to Sammy the Bull, or not to talk to certain other people, then, you know what I'm saying, because he's supposed to be a rat. Well, you are like a rat now too, because what you out here talking, you're not supposed to talk about the mafia at all. We all understand that we're fucking rats. We all understand that we profit. We all understand these things about ourselves. We can say whatever the fuck we want to, but you're still in the life. You can't say shit, because that's one of the main rules. Do not talk about the mafia to anybody. You don't speak on mercs or none of that stuff. If a person murk a person, don't nobody ask nobody about that murk. It's just understood. Dude gone. We're not talking about it like you're not supposed to be talking doing all that stuff. So they're all kind of feeling like, what's up with Tommy Karate on that shit? Like Tommy Karate, what you out here? And we all kind of look up to you because I mean, man, dude, you are a prolific serial killer. They're saying he's a serial killer. Like, it's amazing when a pack of killers call you a serial killer. Can you imagine? Could you just imagine a whole bunch of fucking niggas that's sitting around and then murked up all kinds of people, beat them with bats and all kinds of stuff? You know what I'm saying? Cutting off body parts. But though Sammy said that he was not taking that particular contract where somebody wanted somebody's body part cut off and shoved down their mouth, or they was their ear. It was two parts because it went from one degree to another degree, right? First it started with the ear, then the person got to thinking even more psychopathic, when there's psychopathy, and then it became like cut off their genital. But some of them have standards in the sense of how far they will go with certain things, and they're all trying to, except for Sammy the Bull. Sammy's saying that your father wasn't like that, talking about Tommy Karate. Your pop is not like that. He's not, you know what I'm saying? No, your pop is not that way. He's done his dirt like the rest of us done his dirt, but he's not that way. They out here, I know they're trying to call him a serial killer, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? We all did our dirt. You know, I was like, this shit. You can't make this shit up. It's like a fucking man. It's like a soap opera of such, right? But of just sociopaths and psychopaths and narcissists, and they all fucking know they are, but they all know how to get to the bag. That they fucking definitely do, and they are very much pushing this YouTube thing. So I really see that I can see Netflix picking it up. Just like they have what is it, Streamer University or whatever the fuck. I can see not YouTube, well, even YouTube might start a series with them, but I can see Netflix being like, you know what I'm saying, following them and their channels, or at least talking about how they were this way and that way and what they're doing to date, and how they're like, kind of like capturing the whole genre and getting big money off of it, And if they stay their asses the fuck up out of jail, for the most part, they are, except for Johnny A. Light, who I don't even know if he's going to beat it. Sometimes you have to know how to deal with people. Everybody's not the same. You about that life, and you decided to become a civilian, and you're going to be upright, upstanding and stuff. And, there are such things as corporate thugs, political thugs, and all that stuff, but the thugging is a little bit different. You thug differently, you know what I'm saying? And you have to know how to do it within those particular realms. It's still grimy. You still get to be grimy. That's the taste that you're trying to go for, a taste of griminess. But you got to do it a different way. I do it a different way. So there's that. So last night I was, because I happened to be on Shakim's channel, right? Like I was on his fucking link. And so I'm kind of like, I'm looking at a couple. Normally I don't do this, but I did that night, right? So I'm over here. I'm looking at what's going on with the mobsters, right? Because I'm trying to keep up with that shit. And I thought something kind of like explosive was going to happen last night, but it might be actually, well, they all went up their asses over to Jimmy Easy's, and that was, cool. You know what I'm saying? Because Jimmy Easy want to do it his way. You know what I'm saying? Because they did try to tell Jimmy Easy to go from platform to platform, kind of do the circuit, and then he'll build up his fucking following and then go live. But Jimmy was like, nah, I'm gonna just I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna do my thing. I got my nephew next to me. Check out his nephew. That's a black man. That is a fucking black man. A light-skinned black man, but a fucking black man, no less. Okay. And I'm really trying to figure out if it's that Sicilian that snatched him from, in that lineage, or was there like an updated black excursion going down? Because we know Sammy the Bull's granddaughter is black. You know what I'm saying? She's a black girl. She's a really pretty girl too. Very, very pretty. But anyways, she should be a grown woman now, because remember she was on a series for a while, and that was some time back. I know she's like in her early 20s. But anyways, They were all over there, Jimmy Easy. So Jimmy said, fuck it, I'm gonna go live, I'm gonna do my thing, I'm gonna do it my way. And then I saw they asked us last night over there, and this is another thing I want to say. They was like, oh, this person will be a good mod for you. I almost damn near said something to that shit. I should have fucking said something. I should have said, Jimmy, don't let nobody pick your fucking mods for you. Pick your own fucking mods. It's like when you get a made man. Okay? A motherfucker's not an associate no more. They're made. They're not a soldier no more. They're made. Think of it in that context. Ain't nobody gonna tell you who you gonna make. You make them. So, well, I didn't say that. I didn't say anything. Y'all can tell I'm having fun over there. Shit. Oh, it's more exciting than this fuckery. I mean, these sociopaths over here in these other fucking sectors in the channeling circuit, these sociopaths, psychopaths, and narcissists, I mean, god dang. They're all fake and shit. They won't even fucking admit to their psychopathy. At least these motherfuckers admit to it. They ain't trying to act like they ain't nothing other than what the fuck they are. They all stone cold, proffering ass fucking killers, okay? And they're sitting up here making money off of YouTube. Like, shit, it is what it is. What can you say to it? Capiche? But these niggas over here, they're like, oh my God. I'm not scamming. These bulls over here tell you, man, we gonna scam your ass. We're going to skim it off the top. We're going to do whatever the fuck we're going to do. We're going to put in our business. We're going to give you a loan, and we're going to make you pay way more high interest. You know what I'm saying? We're going to break your legs. A lot of couple of things, like the things, you know what I'm saying? But it's real. At least they're saying it outwardly. But these other ones, you can't get them to fucking do anything. Like, and then they want to troll. You know what I mean? They want to get it at fake faces or real faces or any kind of fucking face. Talk shit about a motherfucker. It's just like, where's your dignity? I mean, where's your courage? Where is your self-respect? Like, you just can't speak openly as who you are. You gotta hide and then think you're doing something. Like, it's crazy. But speaking of that stuff, so let me go forward. So when I was on Shaw Kim's live and I was over there in the mob sector, and then of course, I talked about this the other day. I don't know why these motherfuckers that dislike me so much just need to be on the same link as me. But they do. They have to be in the presence of me. Fucking in the presence of Sincere. I don't have to be in the presence of you. Hey, Vibrant, peace in the LBC. Did I say hi to you? And my boo, I don't think I said hi to you. I don't have to be in the presence of fucking you. If I don't like you, more than likely, I'm not going to even fucking hit the link. There's only one time that I can recall ever. Well, not ever. Let me just say. Normally, I don't do it. So I want to say 2 times, but I just won't do this, right? So, because I want to be very exact in the moments, right? But 2 times that I could fucking recall at the most, right? Maybe it's the other way around because you constantly talk about everyone, they don't talk about you. Oh, how did you find me, Form Fit? I don't think it's the other way around. I'm not looking for you. You're looking for me. And I don't do no more than what anybody else does. We all talk about the things and the things that are happening and the sectors and the situations and the purpose and the people. And if they don't talk about me, it's because they're hating ass bitches and they don't like the words that come out my mouth. See, we've been all had battles. We didn't all have back and forth. My name has been in their titles. They didn't want to say shit. And then when I say shit, they get their feelings hurt and go, coward fucking somewhere. So that would just be a total fucking lie. But welcome. Welcome. And thank you for seeking me the fuck out. Thank you for seeking me out. But back to what I was saying. So I was on Shaw Kim's doing my thing over there, right? And so I was like, okay, let me just get down from here. Well, first of all, the first time I was on my iPhone. So if you're on an iPhone or whatever, somebody comes up, sometimes it will knock out. You can't hear what the next person is saying. So I did drop, and then I came back. But I was like, I'm over here kicking it with Shakim, trying, supporting him as he has supported me. And here comes a bitch ass motherfucker just wanting to be in the presence of me. I'm just like, please stop it. Like, I don't go looking to hit links when there are people up there I dislike or don't or whatever. Like, if I dislike you or know that me and you don't have like this comfortability going on, like it's not a thing. Like, I'm not trying to be on the same panel as you. I don't want to play like I like you. I don't want to be in the presence of you. I just don't give a fuck about you like that. Hey, last call, peace in the LBC. I'm going to talk about something in a few seconds, and it kind of speaks to what I said to you the other day, right? So here comes this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get lights, and I'm just like, so Shakim says, because Shakim likes him or whatever. He's like, oh yeah, I get like, well, he didn't say it that way, but this dude is back here, you know what I'm saying? And he's asking me, am I okay with it? And I'm like, yeah, as long as he stick to the topic, whatever the fuck, because dude, I don't feel like it right now. I really don't. And I didn't have my battles with this bitch ass nigga in the past. You know what I'm saying? I just don't give a fuck. But I just don't understand why, if you see me up here kicking it with Shakim, why do you need to fucking be up here? Like, dude, you don't like me. I definitely don't like. I normally don't dislike people, but bitch, I don't like you. Like, on everything. I don't like your bitch ass. But you always seem to have to be in my space. And then you and your little fucking get fresh crew of cowards, right? That don't come and who they are, like this bitch right here, like this coward ass motherfucker right here. Always seem to find your way in my fucking chat. Lying. That's the sad part about it. You bitches couldn't tell the truth to save your fucking soul. But okay. We all know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of us do. So anyways, I was like, man, let me move around because my interest, like, I could be interested somewhere else, but not to knock Shakim's show, because Shakim gave a very good show. He talked about the many going ons in the YouTube streets and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying? And it's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? And he has, made up with his former crew of friends and stuff like that, except say one. But I think that things will start to, I don't know what the fuck shit. Long live the friendships. Okay. Long live the friendships. But I was like, let me just move around, you know what I'm saying? So I moved the fuck around a little bit, but still I was over there, but in the chat, because like a couple of people were live at one time, Cartier being one, Shakim being one, and then another person or two people who happened to be Big Rigs and the Hood Table. So they were giving their Sunday night show. Big Rigs and the Hood Table were giving their Sunday night show. And it was a very good show, right? And there was a few people that I haven't seen in a while that used to come around here that were over there, kicking it over there. I think they feel very comfortable in that space and stuff. And so, all the things, and it's like their crowd, right? Which is, I think, is a very nice crowd. It's very kind of like, I think it's the crowd that Big Rig should be in, right? Or the crowd that those particular people need to be in, because it's a safe space in a way, right? To some extent. And, but I do see that there are people that are trying to come around because they're trying to get a rise out of me. So they're doing that shit again. And it's always going to be under the guise of, yeah, I support the Hood Table. Yeah, I support Big Rigs. Yeah, but then the fuckery begins. And when I say the fuckery begins, why did somebody hit the link? Like, they had a little open panel part where they were talking about different things. They had the little subject matters and stuff going on. Why did somebody take their ass up there in my face, in my name, pretending to be me? And Riggs drops down because there's only so many people could be on a panel, and he lifts that person up, but it's not me. And I'm in the chat because he says something to the nature of, I think Sincere wants to say something. And I'm in the chat like, no, I don't. No, I don't. I don't want to add to your guys' commentary. I think that you guys are doing very fine on your own, very well on your fucking own. And it's your crew. And I'm not trying to be funny. You can kind of tell when whether like a person can like you but dislike you at the same time, right? Or they can like you but they really just they're not vibing with you. And that's okay. And for me, I get vibes off other people. So I try not to infringe upon their fucking good time. I'm just that type of person. If I get a vibe off of your ass, or if I feel a fucking way, I would just, though I still support you, I just won't be in your face like that. I just won't. So, anyways, this person gets let up and they're not, and I'm saying, let me just go on and block and ban you. There we go. So this person gets up and let me go on and block and ban your friend over here too. So that way, it's always you. It's always the fucking flying monkeys for the yagged lights and shit. You know what I'm saying? The flying monkeys for the yagged lights. Okay, that clip was disturbing. Oh, so did you see the clip? I didn't see the clip. I just know I heard him say something to the nature that he thought I wanted to come up, and somebody came up in my face, in my name, and played a clip that was kind of crazy. So, and there's no need to do that. Hold on a second. You missed that part too, Mama? Yeah, it's like there's no need to fucking do that. And that's why I said there's cowardice and fucking obsession. Like, you have to be very obsessed to be in my face. Like, you maybe, because, like, I'm of no importance, right? Of no significance. Nobody talks about me. Nobody knows what's happening over here. So why are you going out of your way to embody me and then go to a person's platform who has never done anything to you, that pretty much is not in the fuckery, doesn't talk about, the things, why are you there? Why did you take the form and the face of somebody? I mean, you could have picked any random person. Why did you pick my face? Is it because that I support him? Is it because I go over there? Um, is 1 + 1, 2, or is it 11? Because for you bitches, it's always 11. It's like, nobody talks about you. Nobody knows. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da, all that shit, right? But all the actions are leading up to 1 + 1 is 2. Slow bitches. Hey, L Blue, peace in the LBC. And then you do the shit, right? What are you doing it for? Are you doing it because you want to ruin him and the Hood Table's life? Or you want them to feel away? Or you want me to feel away? Is it a combination of all the fucking things? Like, what was the purpose? Because definitely I will never take on the avatar of any of you fuck ass bitches and go to channels that you support or whatever and get up there playing weird ass clips to fuck their live up. But suffice it to say, the live is gone. I don't know if they're gonna clip it and bring it back up, or really how bad the clip was, because I didn't get to see the clip myself, but Vibrant says that she saw it. But this is the obsession of these people. How do we know? Because they fly their ass over here into my chat talking shit. Stay your ass in the skybox. Why are you watching me? But at the same time, you want to say, ain't nobody, this, that, another. But you're fucking here. And you're watching me. And you're dropping down in my chat. What the fuckery? So you like really contradicting yourself. It's weird. You niggas is weird. And then you follow your ass over to other people's platforms to kick up chaos and confusion. And this is what I was trying to explain to last call. I support you. I will sing you over, not sing you over, put you on my wall and stuff like that. But a lot of times I just don't drop down in people's chat or hit their fucking link. I'm very consistent with that for the most part because I know there's haters out here. I have a few stalkers, okay? And some that I could visibly see, others who hide. They're like, lurkers. And in real life, they're probably lurking and scoping out somebody and ready to do something foul to them. If you act like that online, then I know that is what you do in real life. You're probably some kind of perv, weirdo. You're definitely one that will probably be in the fucking shadows creeping. Creepy crawly thing. I'll call you guys creepy crawly things. So the creepy crawly things was out last night with the fuckery. And the intention was to be hating on, Big Rigs and the Head Tables fucking live using my face. This was funny to them. This is fun to them, right? This is what creepy crawly things do. So I never I can't a pig will be a pig, a dog will be a dog, a snake will be a snake. One can't go, question the nature of a bitch, right? It's the nature of the bitch. So the bitch was doing what it naturally fucking does. And so anyways, they had to get rid of their live or whatever. And he was having a good time amongst his, consortium of people, the people, it's kickback. Also, Jamel was in a fucking chat acting up. I don't know what Jamel issues with Be Easy. He really has an issue with Be Easy. He feels like Be Easy be talking about black people. I mean, he does, but not the way I think Jamel believes him to do so. But I told Jamel, I personally said to Jamel, because first of all, Vibrant had timed him out for 60 seconds. I was like, oh my God. So, okay. And I'm not going to do that, because if I'm in your live and I'm your mod, more than likely, I'm not going to ever fucking time out anybody. But this is not like a flat thing, right? You know what I'm saying? It could happen. I have timed people before, but it had to be really, really egregious, not one just having their thought process about another person. But as per Vibrant said, when she timed, did the 60 seconds on them, she was saying, the Hood Table and Be Easy, this is their guest, and he's a mod here, and they really like him, and so you're just not going to act away. And I was like, oh, this is very good. Because it is example, right? It's an example of who they will actually, this particular group of people, who they will actually take a stance for or support or make sure nothing is poorly said about them. I told Jamel, I said, you know what? You just need to observe. You don't really have to say much. You don't need to say much. When you're in these chats, even when these people are talking crazy to you, don't say shit, because observation is the mother of understanding, or maybe quite possibly the sister. But all things being, if you observe, you can get a understanding of not only what. Understand that. Oh wow, you did it. Me neither. My other phone's talking to me. Damn, how did that just come in? But observation is the mother of understanding. You know what I mean? And so if you observe, you can see what's going down. You don't need to say too much. You can get an affirmed belief, affirmed, it's been going to be tried and true across the board, because you're going to see multiple events, multiple situations just take place. Jamal used to troll like that all the time in the past, in every chat. Yeah. Okay, say Big Rig and DHT was minding their business and having a good show last night. I felt like they were having a decent show. Most people will P-bomb, some will show illegal drug use via needles, etc. But this person decided to use violence with a horrific scene. I've seen such only once before. So this particular person who P-bombed, or not P-bombed, but did that to them in my name, decided to come with violence and with a horrific violent scene. Isn't that interesting? Very, I'm trying to tell you, sociopaths, psychopaths, and narcissists, flying monkeys, minions, familiars, haters. It's the federation of hating assholes. Pervs, weirdos. They're weird. Very fucking weird. Mm-hmm. That was unexpected. Not really. It was to be expected, and probably a conversation they might have had amongst themselves as to, you know what I'm saying, because it has to do with associations, and if one hasn't been paying attention, they should be. There's been plenty of people gunning for me, plenty of people feeling the way about how I communicate. They're not talking about how they fucking communicate, the shit they fucking do, the little fucking microaggressions, all the fucking shit. They just got the focus is me. I'm the fucking problem. I'm the problem for all things YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I am the one, I am the just one randomly out here. Like I done dropped down in all these fucking chats and I'm just kicking it off. Yeah, I'm doing that shit, right? It's me. Couldn't possibly be these bitches. But okay. You have a hatred. You feel a fucking way. I done chopped off a couple of heads of your bitch ass fucking masters and stuff like that. Then you want to come out here with revisionist history. You feel a fucking way. And so most of you have found your way to Big Rigs in the first place because you were fucking following my fucking ass, you punk ass bitches, you. But okay. And then you over there, some of you are associated, feel away, associated with the hood table. Then you find your way over to the hood tables. Or if I'm over there, you know what I'm saying? I be around there. So I'm not surprised. Eventually we're gonna do the shit. And the timing makes sense because I just went off on one of your fucking like bitch ass friends. I had to chop her head off over at Room Shakers, and now you out here it might even be that bitch. It might even be that bitch. Because they do that too, you know what I'm saying? CCs come out here and troll pages and act like. But yeah, just look at the timing of it all. I'm feeding Peanut and listening. Then I have to bathe him and put him down. But I'm listening, sis. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. And shout out to the babies, okay? He doesn't like Be Easy at all. I don't know why Jamel doesn't like him. I only timed him out because DHT and Riggs were not happy and voiced their disapproval. I told you I know why you did it. I mean, I know why you did it. And I was telling Jamel to, observe, pay attention. I don't think Riggs like people being timed out. Jamel used to troll like that yeah, okay. We the best Sunday show, let them hate. Yeah, they're not hating on you, Riggs. It's not really about you. Or the hood table. But you guys have a nice Sunday show. I do agree with that. Riggs, trust me enough not to question my moves. Riggs, trust me enough not to question my moves. Gotta trust your mods. You definitely gotta trust your mods. Hey, Kenny, peace in the LBC. What's going on with you? Why people wear others' feelings? We seen that last night. Mr. Boston be over there in the dirty sector, always trolling people. I haven't been in the dirty sector forever. They used to come around here a lot. I haven't seen the dirty sector over here in a while. Man, okay, well, shout out to them. Okay. Let me see. Ryben really haven't been in the dirty sector in a while. Yeah. Okay. Riggs, you seen how you done Mel and Sincere and me, like, fruity timed me out. LOL. Okay. No. Mm-mm-mm-mm. So yeah, that shit went down, and apparently it must be something graphic and really fucking bad. So there's that. I didn't see it myself personally, but it's just amazing. But so so anyways, they got to showing Big Rigs how to make himself big. You know how to put himself on solo layout before he brings somebody up. I would suggest in the future if it's supposed to be me, really if it's anybody, but really if it's supposed to be me, I would just put yourself on solo layout and check to see if it's really me, because there is a gang of wackadoodles out here trying to make me the fucking problem, though they're doing all the actions, because you definitely don't see me trying to fucking strike or fuck with somebody's channel. You don't see me trying to be in the presence of you, engage with you in any kind of type of way, and you damn sure don't see me drop down in people's fucking chats, you know what I'm saying, trying to taunt or fuck with them while they're doing the live. You don't see me doing none of that shit, but you know what I'm saying? You know what you see. What you see sometimes just I guess maybe isn't the truth. Like you can literally see it. Motherfucker, you just see a person walking down the street, walk up on another person, just bop them upside their head with a fucking bat. Oh, I didn't see that. That didn't happen. That's not real. Really? Did you see that? Yeah, I seen that too. Well, yeah, it didn't happen. Oh yeah, that didn't happen. Just the weirdness of it all, right? The fuckness of it all. But so anyways, they were up there. It was TC, Charlie, the Hood Table. I think Beezy had dropped. I think he already had dropped. It was somebody fucking else, you know, they were there. So, anyways, and they're over there trying to explain things, and I'm still trying to figure out like what the fuck happened. I'm like, what happened? So I'm asking questions in the chat. I'm like, what? And I wasn't getting no answers, so I just moved around. I said, let me just move the fuck around, you know. Boop, bounce somewhere else. It was kind of slow on the YouTube streets too. I was like, man, Nyla was live. Nyla Says was live. They were live in the boxing sector. I haven't been in the boxing sector in a while because everything's really been about Clarissa Shields. But really, who else would they be talking about? And I mean, who else in any of them going to be talking about? Because Papoose and Clarissa and Remy Ma is the fucking talk of the town right now. And Remy Ma just did a fucking interview with Angela Martinez, which I think was a good interview. And Doja Cat did an interview with Angie Martinez, which I thought that was a very interesting fucking situation too, because back in the day, there was this whole thing with Doja Cat when she was like, when she came out with that song Didn't Do Nothing, which most people who are familiar or know anything about these like 4chans and different stuff and these racist ass white people, they have a whole lingo and language that is associated with us, like Didn't Do Nothings, right? And she had came out with that song, and then it seemingly seemed like she had an issue with being black, and then you have to think about like the blackness of her, right? Because she's white, and then I think her father is some kind of South African or something like that. So it's not American black, you know what I mean? Like that's a whole different thing when we're talking about American black, because we of ourselves are different than say a Nigerian black or a Haitian black or a Brazilian black. We're of the United Plantations black. We have our own culture, our own lingo, our own way of being, which is copied by fucking everybody. You know what I'm saying? We are our own fucking people. It should be identified as such, and have been making efforts to do so. So then you hear words like ADOS, FBA, American freedmen, you hear these different terms, and that's what that means. But anyways, so Doja Cat was on there, and then that wasn't talked about, which I thought was odd, but it was talking about something about in regards to like her having this moment with one of her fucking I'm not gonna call him a victim. Oh shit, god dang, one of her fans and stuff. And then, hey Daria, peace in the LBC. And then the history of her mom being a single mom, how many children in her family. Now, one thing I can say about Doja Cat, Doja fucking how she likes SZA. Like SZA is like, she has a great admiration for SZA and her vocals and appreciation. And I was looking at her whole camp too. I was like, it's a lot of black people in her camp, like her crew. And I'm like, why are you not talking about that? And why are you not? Well, they kind of touched on the whole devil worshiping thing, where they think that she was like a devil worshiper. They were touching on that shit a little bit, but I feel like Angela Martinez could have went a little deeper with that one, a little fucking deeper. And it got me to thinking about the Vlad TV interview that Doja had gave a long time ago, where she did the interview, then she turned around and wanted Vlad to fucking scrap the interview, but Vlad was like, no, you did this fucking interview with me. And then ever since then, they've been on bad terms. So maybe Angela Martinez, there was probably like strict stipulations as to say you can only touch this far or go this far or go that far. But I'll give it to Doja Cat. She could fucking rap her ass off. That bitch could rap. And she's very creative, and she could sing. Like, she's a triple threat, really, truthfully. And but she just went wackadoodle for a while. Like, remember she started cutting her hair off? It was just crazy. I love SZA too. SZA's the shit. You know what I'm saying? Doja got weird. Don't know what's she on now. Facts. Like, she just got fucking weird. Sincere. It was body mutilation via stabbing of a naked person. Very graphic and horrific. So they went up there in my face and decided they were going to show body. Now, just check this out. Check out the type of people, right, that call themselves feeling some type of way about me. These are people who would take on my avatar and my name, and they did something similar with Mika and them, right? But they take on my avatar and my name. They're going to hit the link of somebody who's never done nothing fucking to them other than, be supported by me. And then they choose to pick body mutilation and stabbing of a naked person. Now you think about that. Really think about that. The psychopathy of it all. The sickness. Right? These motherfuckers are sick. Very sick. So and weirdos, stalkers, haters, shit starters, and some other fucking things. So if you're not in my space, I thank you very much. I thank you from the bottom of my fucking heart. Take your sickness the fuck over there. Because I'm not playing with you. If you hoes ever got the courage in your fucking bones to come out here and be who the fuck you really are and speak from who the fuck you really are, then bitch, we can have a conversation then, and I'll let you know how much of a fucking peeping Tom, voyeurism, weird ass, stalking ass bitch you are. And you probably doing that shit in fucking real life. You're probably fucking lurking behind trees and buildings, looking with fucking binoculars or whatever the fuck you doing, snapping pictures and trying to find a moment when you can accost somebody or do something wicked. What's in your mind? Mutilation and stabbing of human bodies. Yeah. Okay, that's crazy right there. They're weird as fuck. Weirdos. But they want to say something about me. They want to like, I ain't doing none of that shit. But I'm the fucking problem. They run around here, these bitches talking about whatever the fuck they want to talk about, who they fucking want to talk about, when they want to do it and shit. But, if Sincere do it, it's a problem. But I'm the fucking problem. Man, stop playing with me. Stop playing with you funky hoes. And let me tell you something. Go get your bitch ass masters. The ones you out here caping for, go get them bitches and tell them bitches come right here and come. Let's get it. Let's fucking get it. You scary ass hoes. Go tell your masters to come on and let's fucking get it. Cause you just like them. Scary as fuck. Lying and full of shit. And it's really weird. And I'm starting to like look sideways at a lot of fucking people. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm looking sideways at a lot of fucking people because I'm very extra careful and particular about who I share out or what I fucking do or even my presence. But it's amazing to me that I be seeing certain people who at one point in time were like, you know what I'm saying, very active over here or, you know, participating one way or fucking another. And, but, you know, as long as it's these type of conversations, that type of conversations, you got all the fucking things to say. You know what I'm saying? We want to put stipulations and shit on fucking me, but you'll be in all the other fucking spaces where the fuckery is going down. And I call cowardice on the fucking shit because at least I can stand up. At least I motherfucker ain't gonna tell me who I could be friendly with, not be friendly with, who I can be around, not gonna fucking be around. At least I will fucking show up, even if I, you know, if you at one point in time ever said that you had some kind of fucking respect for me because I stuck my neck out for your fucking ass or spoke to a truth in regards to you, then all of a sudden now you just a fucking disappearing act. Man, you could miss me. When I look at it across the board, there's quite a few people who they still just cowardice. Fucking cowardly. Just coward. You have to go along to get along. You want to fucking be able to be friendly with this group and that group. You want to fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know, so I'm side-eyeing a lot of fucking people at this point. Like, man, you can miss me because your actions, like your words are one thing, but your actions tell it all. So it's a combination of fucking things with you niggas. And quite a few of you don't want to fucking take accountability for certain fucking things. Like you'll levitate about your body if somebody will say remotely to you, hey, you might have been out of line in some type of fucking way. And then it's like it's temperaments and tantrums. I'm just like, man, that's why I decided to be fucking quiet. Like I'm gonna be quiet. If shit pop off, if things happen and stuff, it won't be coming from sincere. I'm very fucking clear about that. Because I don't like it when people play one way and really their thought process is another way. Like you can be all encompassing and all embracing of every aspect of your fucking self. That's keeping it real. That is keeping it real. Same plays being ran every day, man. And the whole intention, like when they did that shit over there at Big Rigs, I feel like the whole intention of that fucking shit was really, you know what I'm saying, for it to be a problem with me and those people. You know what I'm saying? It's all about, you know what I'm saying, it being problematic or, you know, me not coming around. And you know who popped up prior to that shit happening? Who just came the fuck up out of nowhere? Kyle's. Juggernaut Kyle's. Ain't that amazing? All kinds of fucking things just be happening just in these random roundabout ways. And I be looking at all the stuff, you know what I'm saying? 1 minute people are friends, next minute they're enemies, 1 minute this way, that way. And I'm very consistent. I'm not changing up with you hoes. I'm just not going to change the fuck up with you. Because you would have to admit to your fucking wrongs. You would have to admit to the fucking shit you've been fucking doing. You're going to have to admit to inception of fucking things. But you hoes ain't going to do it. Because it's easier to make it look like sincere out here just doing shit to people. When all the time you either been rejected, you were mad because I didn't fucking just, you know, come out here and put on a Superman outfit for your fucking ass. You know what I'm saying? You want to be part of another crew, you know what I'm saying, or you are part of a fucking crew and you're childish and you decided you got to come out here with your fucking pom-poms and your goddamn cheerleader outfit on, kicking up your legs and trying to fucking, you know, do goddamn, roundabouts on my ass for this bitch ass motherfucker that you just, you know, so obsessed with or have given all with your good idolatry asses. You're always looking for somebody to fucking worship. You bitches are a pack of worshipers. A pack of fucking worshipers. And I don't move like that. I don't do that shit. I look at you as a fucking cult. That's why I call you the Black KKK. Crews, cliques, and cults. Point blank, period. I don't move that way. And so I'm not going to do that shit. And I'm not going to play that fucking back and forth game with you hoes. Like, you bitches get grimy and do grimy shit. And then you try to play innocent. And then you, all the time, you just wanted to be friendly with that person. Or all the time, you just wanted them to be nice to you. Or all the time, you just wanted to be in the presence of them. You got mad because you got blocked up out their chat. Or they said, fuck you, move around. You felt embarrassed or whatever. You couldn't take the rejection. But all the time it's because you really just want to be in the presence of that person. So now you're going to do some fuck shit. You're going to lie on them. You're going to call yourself trying to dox them. This shit is funny as hell because that shit is bullshit. But anyways, and you know what I'm saying? You're going to do all the fucking things, turn into bullies. You're going to go to other people's platforms, try to destroy they fucking shit. Like you just turn into the Tasmanian devil out of this motherfucker. All off of ego. Hey, Malekdom, peace in the LBC. Peace in the LBC. All off of fucking ego. Man, miss me. Down, kid. You guys are fucking kids. Children. And then you guys want to control people's channels and what they talk about. And oh, you can't talk about these things. And you can't do this. And if we talk about this and we have it structured this way, you want to control, right? You want control. You want to control my shit. How come you're not over at Big Rigs trying to control his shit? Well, you guys did. You really attempted to control his shit. Really, that was, I mean, epic fail. Epic fucking fail. I mean, but you tried very fucking hard. And it almost seemed like it was going that way. It did, you know, because he was like excited about the people coming over and it's like good looking out and he felt, you know, and people were saying his name in different chats and they, you know, they were blowing so much smoke up this nigga's ass, it was ridiculous. I mean, they were blowing smoke up this nigga's ass. I say, man, 1, 2, cha cha cha, 3, 4, cha cha cha. Hey, Irby, peace in the LBC. But I was really hoping, like I was like, man, I hope he don't deserve this shit. You know what I mean? Yep. And then they just popped that motherfucking helium balloon. Boop. I said, oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. See shit. 1, 2, cha cha cha. 3, 4, cha cha cha. And here we go again. 1, 2, cha cha cha. 3, 4, cha cha cha. Let the dance begin again. Let the dance begin again. Now you got sick ass motherfuckers. They sick as fuck. Never in my lifetime, or even in my YouTube lifetime, if you will, have I ever decided to like say, hey, I'm going to take on the face of like say Malekdom or Irby or anybody, their name or anything. And I'm going to hit a link and oh my God, this is something good to show. Murder and mayhem and a murderous mind. Like, what makes you go to that? Nobody thinking about, you know, gumdrops and lollipops, rainbows and leprechauns, except for say maybe, you know, Lemon, because he's looking for a leprechaun. But look, nobody's thinking about lilies in the valley, hummingbirds, and nature. No, their mind went straight to a murderous scene. Somebody naked being murked, right? Stabbed up and defiled That's what their mind went to. That's what they wanted to show. And they wanted to put it under my face. The devil's busy. The devil is fucking busy. Is he not? He has people everywhere. He has minions. Just go in there and plant a little thought in your head and say, hey, get to it. Well, why are these minions of the devil just coming at me? Could it be my light that shines? You know, when we were young, we learned that, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine type of shit. Is it too bright? Sorry about that. I got a phone call. Thank you for Tethered's Dookie outside. Nah, 10 jewels. Thank you for the jewels. I appreciate it. Lemon flavored Dookie stains. Oh my God, that's horrible. Mm-hmm. Yeah, lemon fruit. Okay. Damn, I'm starting getting all kinds of texts and phone calls. Well, that always happens. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And to say, how does this song? Let me see. They be thinking about me. They be thinking about me. Heather's Dookie outside. What kind of fucking name is that? That's crazy. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you have to really look at the actions and see it for the reality, right? Like the real of it. Because who is worse? A person who can sit up and think about presenting as you, to go around and start chaos with other people and have you in the midst of it, right? So that was the situation with Mika and them, right? Because Mika swore up and down, though the name was different and never, like it was off by a letter or whatever. But she swore up and down that I hid her link. I was trolling her. I'm like, bitch, I didn't do none of the sorts of a thing. But it was advantageous for her to paint the picture as that was a truth, because at that time she disliked me, and she still fucking probably dislikes me, her little fucking Sour Patch Kid friend. And so to come with the fucking lie and to make it seem like I'm doing something to attack them or whatever, makes whatever they fucking do valid, right? That brings validity to it. Because there is no such thing as me ever doing that to anybody. So if you go out here and you say Sincere is doing X, Y, and Z to people, then you're trying to stain my name or tarnish me in some type of way, or make it seem like I do the things that you bitches do. But no, I don't. Because that truth will never change. But who is more, who is more of a fucking problem? Is it a person who goes around and P-bombs people, or puts visions of psychopathy that dance in their head, you know what I'm saying, videos, play those type of videos, you know what I'm saying, they must be into that type of shit and try to fuck with people's lives, or a person who goes around and just lies on a person all the fucking time, and I mean literally fucking lie on a person, right? Doxing and all that kind of stuff, or try to take away their jobs and all these fucking things. Like a person who does that type of things, or a person such as myself, where I'm just talking shit to you. We just having a back and forth. If you choose to engage in it, you talk shit, I talk shit. The difference between me and you, or me and those particular people, is that they be talking shit, they be on their walls, they'll do lives, put my name in lives and stuff, and then they'll act like nobody ever talks about you. Well, that's a fucking lie. I'm not going to, why lie about it? But I just don't want you hoes enough to respond. But had I responded to any of the things you bitches had did, it's going down in the mob sector. Um, You guys will just, it will just, you'll be upset like you are mostly, but a person who is not trying to porn bomb your channel and not going and doing weird stick ass things and lurking and dropping down in your chat and talking shit and kicking up dust and all the kind of fucking things, not trying to take your job, take your channel, none of this fucking is. Which one is worse? The one who's not doing none of this shit or the one who is? But we are in bizarro land, so it's the person who's worse is the one who's not doing it. They're the problem. They are the fucking problem. So, you know what I'm saying? Keep that in mind. Keep that fucking shit in mind. But I have in the last couple of days, if you will, or maybe months, because I've been watching certain things happening, going down for a couple of months now, and I've been very patient in the situation. Maneuvers, right? Dynamics, friendship dynamics, all these fucking things. I'm just watching the shit. You know what I'm saying? Verbiage and lack of verbiage, and you know, how people present when other people come around, all the fucking shit. I just been observing. That's what I was trying to tell Jamel. Just observe. Observation is the mother of understanding. If you really want to understand a thing, like get a fucking like real clear, concise knowledge, you have to observe. Observe it in its habitat, in other habitats. Watch it, because you can only hold you can only hold your mask up for so long. Like, it's like a camouflage, like things that camouflage, animals that camouflage, right? They can only have that camouflage up for so long, and then it goes away, and then they are what they naturally are, like their natural color. So they're naturally green, they're naturally green. But if they are camouflaging, they might turn brown so they can look like a stick or a twig. But it can only last for so long. They will have to drop that mechanism, the camouflage, right? So just observe. And I've been on observation. I keep telling you, I've been on observation for quite some time. You niggas are like, going to some kind of aquarium or something. Just observing. Observation. So I have been seeing some things that I just like, okay, And I can pretty much say that it's very clear that people have their favorites. You know what I'm saying? It's very clear there's people that they will speak for more than fucking other people. It's very clear that they have, these friendship groups. And it's very clear when you Negroes are like chitter chattering amongst each other, right? And who have you deemed one way or another. These things are so clear. Like, I don't know if you think because you don't say anything specifically or whatever, that is not obvious through action, and that even silence itself is a language. But through all these things, you have revealed yourself. And so for me personally, I don't even have to come out here. I don't have to come out here and berate you and put a name to it or none of that stuff. I don't have to do none of that stuff. I just know this is what it is and what you are. And I'm going to treat you accordingly. Accordingly. That's how I'm going to do it with you. And I'm not going to change the nature of myself. I won't be out here looking to fucking hate on your channel, to hate on you, to speak about you poorly, to get some shit kicked off on your channel. No, I won't, because that's not what I do. I don't move that way. I really just don't. But I am going to be consistent in what is already obvious and what is already out there. You fuck ass bitches have said some fucking shit. You have put some shit out there, whether it be truth, lie, or whatever. However one wants to perceive it, because I leave it up to the individual. It's based on your emotional state, your fucking investment in me. If you don't like me, then you'll believe the shit. If you like me, then more than likely you won't believe the shit. It won't fucking matter. It's really all based on your individuals. Saying if you want to be blind and all the fucking shit, you can't see, you want to wear sunglasses like DMC. I see that shit too. I personally won't be treating you no different, but I'll be moving around in my own way. And I'm not going to like when it comes to these YouTube things, like when it comes to mods and all the fucking things, like all the fucking things across the board. Because I've been on here too long, I know how the story goes. I know what it looked like. I know what time it is. All the fucking things in between. And for me, for my particular situation, I wanted to be tight, and I would like for it to be, in like a certain way. Shit ain't for everybody. Just shit ain't for everybody. But anyways, yeah, I don't have to. And I'm not going to. But am I gonna stop talking about people if I want to? But at this moment, I don't want to. I'm gonna talk about your funky asses because you did some funky ass shit. You're literally doing funky ass shit, and you have done some shit in the past, and you can't tell me when to stop talking about it. I can bring it up because it's history. It's almost like telling the Jewish people that they can't mention Hitler and the shit that is sick shit that he did. Or telling black people that they can't talk about the Holocaust that they've been going through for 400 fucking years in the United Plantations of America. Are we supposed to shut the fuck up? Or we can't talk about it? We can't remember when Emmett Till got drugged and none of that kind of stuff. It's the past. Get over it. And when these fucking fuck ass bitches come out here and be like, you've been talking about this, yeah. Because it occurred, you bitch ass nigga. And you all of your fathers. You come from that ilk of people where you was like, you're supposed to get over it. Yeah, I bet you your whole fucking line was out there just fucking pointing fingers and just rope-a-doping niggas up into bullshit for your masters. You have that type of mentality. You come off that way. And you probably, come from a whole line of motherfuckers who were probably sodomizers and some other fucking things, because what would bring your mind to gory, horrific acts as such? Sickness like that, right? What would make you decide to say, hey, yeah, I'm going to show this. This is going to be epic. Because that is you. You probably sit up and watch that shit all fucking day and night. You sick. You're a perv. You're a weirdo. But all I can say to big rigs is in the future, if it's them trying to say it's me, because I don't really hit your link like that, just know it ain't me. It ain't fucking me. And put your thing up. You know what I'm saying? Put it up. And I think Charlie and them got you covered. They're supporting you. The hood table and all that stuff. They got you covered on that. And I don't know why you're not doing it in the first place. But of course, that's never happened in the past. But you better pay attention to the room. Pay attention to who came through. And then what happened after that. Ain't paying attention. But I ain't got nothing to say about it. I'm just talking about what had happened. I'm not going to say shit about nothing to nobody no more. Like, fuck it. Just fuck it. Because I'm trying to tell you, I think it really is about just, I don't know. People like to be friendly. You say friendship. You know what I'm saying? Like friendly things. Shit, I like to be friendly, but you just can't be friendly all the fucking time. Gotta ask yourself, why did this bitch come around? Why? Just something to ponder. Something to fucking ponder on. But, But anyways, yeah. So there's that. That happened over there. I'm trying to think. What else was I at? I think I went to Nyla Says for a moment. That whole situation over there, which was she getting ready to... I think they were in the middle of doing like some kind of phone calls. I'm just like, what? Now, when people get the phone call in people's I just like move around. I realize that quite a few of these particular like CCs in these different sectors, you know, that's their get down. They'll start making phone calls. They'll be like trying to get information. They'll be doing all this. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna call. I ain't gonna make a call on your ass. I ain't gonna think about your ass past, you know, whatever outwardly scenario we had. Like this has happened up front and I don't need to know nothing past that because I don't care in that manner. You know what I mean? Like my, you know, you have to be invested and then you have to be mentally invested, physically invested. You have to be emotionally invested. Like you have to fucking be invested. You know what I'm saying? And then you become a verb. You got to be action oriented with it. I'm not going to be action oriented on none of these hoes. They're lucky, but that's why they keep on fucking with me. Like this is why certain things happen my way because they know that I'm not going to do the most egregious things, you know? Say if I was a person that would get down and dirty with you like that and then take it up a fucking notch, then you would have so much to you like you would shut the fuck up. You'll just move the fuck around and back the fuck off. So it's like an easy win, or you feel like it's easy win until I fucking don't bow down to your ass and chop your fucking head off and call you a pack of bitches and some other fucking things and let you know tell you what you know what it is. It's you know, but you thought it was easy, right? That's that one. And then you get all upset about that. And then you're like, she's not letting me bully her. Yeah, bitch, why? Why would I? Why would I? Why would I let any of you funky ass bitches that was running around here, goddamn fucking painting walls and racist ass niggas face, you know, houses and the coon ass niggas houses and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, running around here crying about motherfuckers turning you into fish sticks and shit and running around here medicated and weird out the fucking dome, can't fucking hold a fucking real thought, right? You just, there's thoughts all over the place. Why would I fucking bow down to you hoes? What is it about you bitches that is so special that I need to bow down to you funky assholes? Nothing. Nothing. The problem is you motherfuckers want people to worship you. Like you got some God complex. You know, I'm supposed to worship you. That ain't fun. Why do you need me to worship you? Because I really, truthfully, like you really are bit the fuck out of shape. You bitches be bit the fuck out of shape. Like, why do you need me specifically? Like, we really need to answer these fucking questions. These questions need to be answered. They need to be answered, you know? So, you know, melanated, we into another fucking realm of the landscape changing. You know what I'm saying? The landscape is about to change a little bit. We in another round, you know, another round of that shit, right? It's ebbs and flows, ups and downs, you know, it is what it is. Gonna be a little changing around and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, let's see who the new batch of people is, you know what I'm saying, what they gonna be like, who gonna move the fuck around, all that kind of stuff, what their excuse is gonna be. Cause I mean, I'm trying to tell you the excuses they gave in the past was just piss poor. The shit was piss poor. Well, you were talking about this, or well, I, you know, I just didn't. You, this person was coming to your channel, and I didn't understand. But you'll be over here, listen to this particular kind of content, and be all in the fucking chat, twirling around and doing splits and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you'll be over here with the bullshit, but you know. I wasn't doing things to your satisfaction. Now here we go again. Here we go again. It's the 1, 2, cha cha cha, 3, 4, cha cha cha. But this is what I was trying to say the last call is that I really like his channel, and I like all the people's channels that I support. But they have a little groove over there, and I do know that a lot of times when I pop up because of these hating ass bitches, because you know, I mean, I don't see how they don't think they fucking haters. I mean, I don't see how people can't see that shit about these hoes. You know what I mean, on every fucking thing. But okay. And they'll come with the troll. They'll come with the trying to fucking, fuck with your channel. They'll come in there trying to act like they're there to support your channel. And you know what I'm saying? And I'll just be there. I won't say a fucking thing. I'll just be like, here we go again. And then now Cece will be like, oh, hi, how are you? Welcome. And all that shit. And I'll just be like, 1, 2, cha cha cha. 3, 4, cha cha cha. But you can't say nothing. Like, you really can't say nothing. Because they're trying to flip it, make it seem like you just feeling, on some bullshit. They're ready to come with the act. They're waiting for you to say a fucking thing so that they can come with the act of a person who's come in innocence. A person who came in, kindness and, oh, I did never say nothing to her. I don't understand. That type of shit. They want to play the victim. It's a whole entire, let me tell you, it's an act. Like they put on, look, I mean, they put on the whole fucking identity, like method acting. They turn into a method actor. That's like how the method actors do, where they take on the whole entire identity of the character, so that they can play that shit out well. And sometimes it takes them a moment to come up out of that character. If they play somebody who's like really like a deep, deep character. You know what I'm saying? Some of them have went crazy behind those, the characters they have taken on. They had to go and be recluse for a while and get some psychiatry done. It's like, you know what I'm saying? The psychology classes and psychiatrists and see all kinds of shit, like, that type of stuff. So anyways, but they, it's a real method acting situation. But the truth, as simple as it is, as simple as it is not well received all the time. It's not received. You could simply say, hey, this motherfucker ain't here for you. They're trying to kick up some shit. But that person, the CC, will not believe it. And they're excited about more people coming to their channel. And also they want to be fair. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, one should do that and be open to all kinds of people. But it is the beginning of some bullshit. It really is the beginning of some bullshit. So, anyways, this motherfucker come from out of nowhere. The juggernaut brought his funky ass over there. And I was like, And I have a mod stick over there, right? I have a mod stick at Big Rick. Now, I don't have a mod stick at the hood table because I am not her associate, right? Or I'm not associated with her in that matter. Like, I do support her, but I would not be one she would give a mod stick to. But I am with Big Rigs. That's more aligned who I'm aligned with. But they come together. Their platforms come together every Sunday for, from the block to the hood, from the hood to the block. So you come to Big Rigs where I have the fucking, mod stick. And this is a testimony to my self-control. But quite a few of you do that shit. You'll come where I be at, knowing I got a mod stick there and all the fucking things. And you come in and because you're trying to see if I'm going to be reactionary towards you. But I'm not. I don't stop you from speaking your mind, saying what you have to say. I don't block you or nothing like that. Shit. It's been plenty of fucking things that have been said about me in Big Rigs chat and other shit. My mods. I have mods that mod for people. And, shit, they don't stop them comments. They don't stop a fucking comment about Sincere. Not a one that I'm aware of, right? And I don't stop them either. Some people are stronger than others. Some people, you would have to do a little bit more. You bitches have not figured it out yet, but you keep trying. You're like gnats. You know what I'm saying? A little annoying, you know what I'm saying? The motherfucking gnat flying around and shit. You just want to be like, where the fuck is, why is there a gnat here? Did something go bad? Like, is there a bad orange or a bad potato or something? Why is there gnats? You know what I'm saying? So then you just want to go to the source and get rid of it. But the source, I don't know, it would have to be your ass. Like, you are the source. So, and you just want to gnat around my ass. So I'm just like, fuck it, I just gotta, act like I'm in Africa or something where the flies are everywhere, or out there in really probably North Africa. To say some kind of fucking desert or some place where there's just fucking insects and shit flying all over the place, and you just get used to it because that's the lay of the land, that's the country you're from or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Go on, cover yourself from head to toe, put your hijab on and get your fucking fan and start fanning shit. Because they're not going anywhere. The gnats are not going anywhere at all. And that's kind of how I liken you. Like, I liken you to that. You're not going to go nowhere. You're going to buzz around. And I just need to ignore you. And that's what I do. I just fucking ignore. But it's amazing how you just keep nattering along and you just have to be there. You just have to be there. Like El Blue said, great analogy. They just have to. El Blue is amazing. They just have to. You know what I mean? But they ain't made of, you know what I'm saying? We cut from different cloths. They not made of strong stock. None of them hoes. Them bitches is weak. They're weak as fuck and petty. I don't move in certain manners with people. If I rock with you, I rock with you. And I'm just really not going to jump ship with you. The only way that would ever fucking happen is if you did some real egregious shit. And if you look at it, how I ever felt out with a person, you would literally see that I did not kick that off with people. And that they did something egregious and they were collectively coming together to do something towards me. So they wanted to collectively try to humiliate me. Like, they formed like somewhat of a humiliation ritual. And they felt like I should have participated. Then it became a control issue and some other fucking things. And I wish people would just be really real about that. Hey, Zero, peace in the LBC. I wish these bitches would be really fucking real about it. Because I know that quite a few of them are just friendly with these particular groups of people. But you know what I'm saying? You can never tell me you're a stand-up person. You can never tell me you're a woman of women. You can never tell me that you're a man of men and none of that kind of stuff, that you're honest to any kind of way and that you're like 1,000 with it when you uphold that type of fuckery, when you just don't speak the truth to what the fuck really happened. And, they've been part of, the maneuvering and the moving of these, lies and bullshit and alibis. Sometimes your favorite just don't fucking win. Sometimes your bitch ass motherfucking favorite that you done put all your goddamn stock into, that you've been running around here worshiping, gets their fucking head cut off. Put the bitch's head back on her fucking neck, sew that shit the fuck on, and keep worshiping the hoe. But at least tell the truth about what the fuck really happened. You know what I mean? Don't just come out here making up shit and then going into troll pages, dropping down on people's chats, fucking still lying. Like, man, make it make sense. Make it make sense. But it is what it is, and that's how it goes down. But let me tell you, if I've ever came at a person, it's really because they did a fucking thing. Like, it's not, usually is never the other way around. Like, it's not. And so you have to go to the inception of stuff. It's just whether you choose to believe it or not. You can't tell a person when to stop talking about a thing or when, to let it go. Like, history is history. There is a lot of fucking history. So, I mean, for me, I've been like doing the CC thing for like 5 years. So there is history. There's history for me. There's history for other people, like, battles and all the things in between. Like, these things exist. You know what I mean? So, but anyways, let me get on up out of here. I think I've been on here for almost like 2 hours. And I just want to say that, you know, those of us who are Highlanders, we know what time it is. We know that this is our ebbs and flows, and we about to, you know, it's about to be a little change up again, yet again. Motherfuckers is fake as fuck out here and cowardice in so many fucking ways. You know, I'm cut from a different cloth. They can't fucking do it like me, and they ain't never gonna be able to do it like me. And they'll be flipping and flopping bitches out here like fucking fish on a goddamn sandbank in the dead of the fucking heat, you know what I'm saying, and gonna need to be kicked back in the fucking water. And if any of your fucking masters who you fucking are worshiping and them bitches really got something to say, they know where the fuck I'm at, and they can come over here and say what the fuck they need to say. Them hoes is cowards. They were cowards then, they cowards fucking now. Period. Hey James, peace and LBC. I'm getting ready to shut this live down. And so you know what I'm saying? And people are weirdos. Just really pay attention to the thing. Because it takes a lot to fucking think about wanting, like, you, who goes to horrific gore like that where somebody is being murdered and murked, right? And you just stabbing them and the person's naked and you're doing fucking defiled, nasty fucking things to them. You decide to play this. This is your mind. This is the projection of your fucking mind. So you thought that whole thing out. You said, "Oh, I think this is fun. This is psychopath fun right here. Oh, this is exciting. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get Sincere, her avatar and her name, and then I'm gonna play this fucking video. This is so much fun." Now you think about the psychopaths that you have engaged on this motherfucking app, and you think about the various groups of people I've been having battles with, and the most recent scenarios. And ask yourself, what fucking psychopath took their ass over there and did that shit to Big Rigs and the Hood Tables fucking live? Like, can you guess of any of them? I got a few in my mind. Yeah, because 1 + 1 is 2. It's not 11, bitch ass niggas. It is extremely sick. And this speaks to what I've been saying. These motherfuckers are sick. They all are narcissists. Psychopaths and sociopaths, and they are psychopaths, sociopaths, and narcissist supporters, empathizers, and worshipers. They worship these people. And part of them worshiping them is them becoming a verb and getting active, right? They have to show their allegiance. They got to come with a sacrifice of sorts and let them know they about it. And every single time it seems that I am the fucking sacrifice, right? Like, they want me. And ask yourself, why these motherfuckers, why is it so important to have me as what they offer up to their little fucking masters and shit? Make it make sense. Or really, what is it really about? What is it fucking really about? But yeah, but I know how the story goes. I know what time it is. I know all the scenarios and all the things in between. Do what the fuck you need to do. And I mean from inside and outside. Do what the fuck you need to do. Because I don't want to feel a way about nobody. And I damn sure don't feel like you feeling, well, if you feel a way about me, that's on you. But I personally don't want to be, like trying to figure you out. I don't got time for it. And whatever I feel about you right now, it's not going to change. I pretty much have surmised in my mind, because I've been watching and paying attention, you definitely fall in a category. And that's probably not going to change. Now, am I going to go out of my way to mistreat you or any of that fucking things? No, because that's not the nature of me. Am I going to point out your faults and stuff? Nope, because I want to see if you could fucking figure out your own fucking faults and maybe correct yourself. I'm just going to observe, because observation is the mother of understanding. And Jamel, if you're listening to this, understand observation is the mother of fucking understanding. You ain't got to come out here and get to blabbing and going through changes about whoever the fuck you think is one way or another. Just observe. I personally think Be Easy is a good dude. He's highly intelligent and he's very nice in the sense of he has surrounded him around. Look, Be Easy is smarter than the average bear. He's like a sponge. Okay? And he knows a lot of things and he can speak thoroughly to all those things. He's not a dumb nigga. But he's around a lot of dumb niggas. Not to be funny. Like, I think most people are not probably hitting on the fucking synopsis and vectors that he's hitting on. You know what I mean? But he's very patient with us. You know what I'm saying? Very patient. He's like, do you know, da 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 da. And then you'll say something that's just so off. You know, motherfucker be like, well, yeah, da 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 da. He doesn't even try to, right? Like, in his mind, he has a thought, but he doesn't say it. I think that's very nice of him. But I know he has to be thinking, this is some stupid ass niggas right here. Oh my God. But he likes to teach people too. You know what I'm saying? To inform people. So there's like the teacher side. But I think I think he's a very nice person. I think he's a well-informed person. He's very articulate. You know what I'm saying? Well learned and all the things in between. And he don't mind clowning around with the underground, you know? Which I have always said about myself. I don't mind clowning around with the underground. I get around. I enjoy, you know what I'm saying, being with the underground. But you niggas are ignorant and stupid and don't know shit and are not well learned and will never fucking know a thing. You know, you're crabs in a bucket and some other fucking things, but then these are the things that you are. But anyways, that is understood, is known, it is what it is, right? But anyways, I wish Jamel would just back the fuck off, and if he has a theory about him, just go on and just observe to see if test your own theory. You don't have to say anything, just watch. You know, it's like fish in the aquarium. Bloop bloop. Bloop bloop. Oh, there's a blowfish. Bloop bloop. Bloop bloop. There's a clownfish. Bloop bloop. You know, just observe. See if you can name all the fucking fish in the aquarium. What their purpose is. What do they add to the ecosystem? All that fucking things. Like, you know, get some knowledge. But anyways, hopefully we'll see that with Jamel. Yeah. Anyways, let me get up out of here. I'm just talking shit. Oh, look at who came up out of nowhere land. Hey, Beezy. What's up with you? Salute to the illustrious, a sincere Saida, the sensational. Aw, thank you. I really appreciate it. That's cute. I like that. That's a great advice. Through S3. Yeah. I mean, Jamel, you know what I'm saying? Jamel, he usually comes around. I think maybe he got blasted off by not Vibrant, but not here, but Melanated. Here, Melanated got his ass. Over there at Big Rigs, Vibrant got his ass, right? So maybe Jamel might be a little upset right now and not coming over here because this is one of his normal haunts. Jamel will be here. This is one of his haunts. And we know how Jamel is. We know, you know, how he gets down. Shit. He used to fucking get on my ass all the time. Motherfucker, I'd be doing a live and this motherfucker be talking shit. It's like, God dang, nigga, why? Why? This is just the way he is, though. Like, this is the way of the Jamel. Okay? This is the way of the Jamel. Anyways, and did and will do it again. So you did get on my shit. Oh, damn, Jamel. All right, but let me get up out of here. Hopefully somebody else will go live and do what they're going to do so I won't be. Oh, Dominique Sacali is live. I think Dominique Sacali is live. Let me go and get over here to the mob sector with these psychopaths. Yeah. Let me see if I can get in where I fit. I'm not a sociopath or a psychopath, but I know how to fucking, talk to the asses. I talk to them all the fucking time on this app. You know what I'm saying? They come through with their bullshit, talking shit to me, and talk back to them bitches that levitate about their fucking body and shit, and get the screeching and shit, and then I have to tell them hoes to grab their fucking brain from outer space and stick it back in their cranium so they can fucking formulate a fucking thought, bitch. Okay, before I become, yet again, I'm gonna, body snatch your ass one more fucking time, bitch. I'm, snatch your fucking soul from you, then shove that bitch right back up in there, motherfucker. Breathe. Breathe. Calm down, breathe. Yeah, can you breathe, bitch? See, it just be like that, So I know how to deal with them, but I'm gonna have to probably be careful with this particular one because they are another nation of psychopaths, and that particular nation of psychopaths are very, very, they they're bad people. I mean, they think of all kinds of fuck shit to do to your ass. But they all seem to be a little reformed right now because they proffered and all the shit like that. And they just like to regale. You know what I'm saying? They're like a whole bunch of old men that sit around and just like, be like, man, do you remember in '86 when I murked so and so? Yeah, it was so funny. I hit him upside the head with a hammer, and cracked his head open. Then, and if you use a 357, you gotta aim at the heart because if you hit it at the head, it's gonna ricochet. I mean, like that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how they talk. They just, it's like good times hanging out in the corner with, somebody talking about shit that happened 10 years ago or 5 years ago, or maybe even a fucking year ago, depending on when they proffered, you know, reminiscing and such, Don't get, look at us. Don't get scared, sincere. Yeah, I know I'm scared of motherfuckers. I am not scared of them bitches at all. Hey, can't get right. Peace in the LBC. Oh, can't get right. Check this out. There's a motherfucker running around here called Can't Get Wrong. Okay. And the way they talk very effeminate, but they got like something up their craw about me and shit. You know what I'm saying? There's something crawled up their ass and fucking died. Maybe there's a dribble up that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like Richard Gere or something. But they're running around like similar, I guess, like, I don't know. Maybe they seen you somewhere and they're playing off of your name. But it's good to see you. I'm really happy to see you, and I'm glad you're coming around. Hey, P the Panel Killer. Peace in the LBC. Mm-hmm. Peace in the LBC. Okay. Be easy. Yes. I'm fixing lunch right now for the kiddos. Oh, okay. Mama Boo's always cooking. Always cooking. But yeah, let me get up out of here. So I don't know who's gonna go live, but I do know that my mindset is such as that I've been through enough things. I understand the fucking game, and I'm gonna move the fuck around on some of these things. Hey, Smooth Carter, peace in the LBC, because I tried to be very particular, and I'm trying to be very careful, but it's only so much you can fucking do when you got sociopaths and psychopaths that have decided to come together and turn into the black KKK, Colts and crews that, they have, put you in their eyesight. You know what I'm saying? It's a group. It's a group think. And they're going to do what they do, right? They're going to turn into stalkers and haters and fucking weirdos that want to get on people's links and destroy other people's panels. Like, and there's only so much when you can do when you got those particular group of people that are just like constantly following you. You know what I mean? Or constantly trying to maneuver in spaces that you're maneuvering in. And it's not even a person with a whole bunch of numbers. Like, you're just over here to kick off some shit. Yeah, so if you don't know, now you know. It should be very plain to fucking see. Very plain. But anyways, let me get up out of here, and I'll see you around, and thank you all for coming. I appreciate it. And until next time, I gotta find an outro. Let me find me an outro. Let me just go and stick with the normal two-step. 1, 2, cha cha cha. 3, 4, cha cha cha. All right, bye y'all.